Coach, obviously you guys jumped out and got up by as many as 21, I think, and the Cavs made a run probably as you probably expected. What's jumping out at you the most about the win tonight?
I think the defensive activity, the covering for each other, creating some deflections, some turnovers, guys getting on the board, just, competing on the defensive end of the court. I think we set a tone early, good first quarter. Royce hit a bunch of threes in the first half. Also just his communication, his IQ, his ability to play, the defensive end of the court. Really, really good for us tonight.
Obviously, Kevin, there's situations where you give him the ball and let him create one-on-one, and sometimes that may that period is bogging the offense down. But when you see him clutch tonight, just speak to that performance.
Yeah, no, I mean he was phenomenal. Those are some great defenders that he's going against, and there's some nights where just he can get to his spots and get to his shots and score at a high rate. He was special tonight.
Lastly, I know you like to take the wins in and before you move on to the next one, but we know what the next one is. Obviously playing against Milwaukee, just maybe how are you feeling about seeing them for the first time since you were last there?
Yeah, I'm going to just enjoy tonight. We got 2 days, and we'll get ready to play. And, it'll be good. We'll have a little practice on Sunday. But, I think we're just going to take this in tonight.
Coach, third straight win against a team like this. How much is kind of a litmus test for the progress that you guys have been making, especially defensively lately?
Yeah, I mean, Cleveland's such a good team. Garland and Mitchell as their guards. They're just so dynamic off the dribble. They're dynamic shooting the threes off the dribble. And then the two bigs working the glass, the roll game, the screens, and Strus and Merrill and all those guys spacing around them. There's a reason they've won 56 games. They've done a great job. So for us to come out, get stops, kind of establish a defensive presence, it's a good night for us, and we've been building on it, and now we need to keep it going forward.
We've seen a couple of big performances from Book and KD since you guys have made some of the lineup changes. Obviously, they're capable of doing that, but how much does putting that type of defense around them kind of streamline what they're able to do?
Yeah, no, I mean, I think it's helped. Ryan, I think what he brings, taking on, lots of times other teams' best players or, sometimes the point guards, and we're having a presence up the court with Ryan, and Cody's giving us good minutes as a defender. Royce, Oso, those guys. I think the defensive, I think there's an energy that's building on that end of the court that I think, helps Book and Kevin on that end, and then it helps them when they go to offense also.
Kevin in the first quarter was really going at Cleveland switching, and then they started to change up the looks a little bit. How much did you see him get the guys in the rhythm offensively to start the game with what he was attacking?
Yeah, no, I mean, I think, I think everybody, just their confidence grows when they see Kevin, able to play and get to where he wants to and make shots, again, against, guys that are really good defenders. I think that just built our confidence and, put us in a good place. Felt like, we could play through Kevin. When they changed their coverages, I thought he made good reads. I thought he played through Oso. Oso created some good shots. Tyus shooting the ball, Collins shooting the ball. There's a lot of good things, but I do think Kevin, established himself early, was good for us.
Coach, what's it do for you guys for, Cody, who's only 6'5", to be able to, stonewall guys in the post like you did with Evan Mobley there in the first half?
Yeah, I mean, he's just, I think he's got a strength, a competitiveness, and then he's got the length. And so it's, that playing in the post and trying to finish through that kind of defense, it's great for Cody to take that challenge, for him to take him one-on-one and get a stop. And really Book, I think did it a couple times too. And we double-teamed him a couple times, so threw a couple different looks at Mobley. But, credit to Cody and all the guys that took, Mobley in the post.
Coach, when you consider how impactful the rookies and Colin and Cody have been when you guys have had people out, have you kind of envisioned or considered what their production might look like, assuming you guys are relatively healthy soon?
No, I mean, we just take it one day at a time in this league. you never know what's around the corner. So, happy with the way those guys are playing. You always want to be healthy and have more options. So, I'm not looking too far past really just taking tonight in, and tomorrow will be a day off, and we'll get ready for practice on Sunday.
Coach, with Oso playing 44 minutes tonight, just curious what the decision was to stick with him that long, and were you impressed at all with how he was able to switch onto those guards like Darius and Donovan almost kind of effortlessly?
Yeah, no, I mean Oso, now we're 60, 65 games in. He's shown a unique ability where he doesn't seem to get winded or tired. He plays at such a great pace. I think his mentally, he's very calm. He understands and sees the game. So there's not a lot of wasted energy mentally. And then, so we scheduled to give him a few more breaks, but he was just playing so good, we just kind of stuck with him. And nothing you do against Garland and Mitchell is effortless. It takes a lot of discipline from him. It takes a lot of, sitting down in a stance, being up to take away the threes off the dribble. It takes a ton of effort. And Oso gave it to us, for 44 all night. He was great.